Hi friends, good morning. This is Suvarna Keshav welcoming you all to Suvarna's Travel World. Today we are in a very interesting architectural place which is near Mysore, just about 40 kilometers from Mysore. It falls in the Tirmakudlu Narsipura Taluk and Mysore district of Karnataka. This is a very famous Hoysala temple and it is none other than the Somanathapura temple. Friends, this is the Somanathapura temple near Mysore. This is a 13th century temple built by Somanatha Dandanayaka, who was a chieftain in the army of Hoysala king Narasimha III. This is a Trikuta temple. Basically, it is a Vishnu temple. So we see all the carvings here, and like any other Hoysala temple, this temple is also resting on a elevated Jagati. And here are the beautiful carvings and the interiors, the exteriors, the pillars and the roofs. All the places are ornately carved. There are 3 shrines in this temple. So it is a Trikuta temple. One of the shrines is dedicated to Lord Channakeshava Swami, which means Channa means beautiful and Keshava, so beautiful God. The other 2 are the Janardhana Swami temple and the Venugopala Swami temple. So come, let us go all around the temple and just enjoy and immerse in the beautiful architecture of this temple. We can see the jali work here. The bottommost panel has a row of elephants. The next row has horses. The leaf scrollets. We also can see some stories of the Mahabharata, Ramayana and the Bhagavata. And here is another imaginary creature called the Makara. And these are the swans. We can see the Nartana Ganapati here, or the dancing Ganesha. We can note that one of the foot is lifted. These are some of the other shrines which are encapsulated inside the temple complex. Here we can see the miniature of temple towers. The whole panel consists of many temple towers or the Gopuram. This is the tall temple tower, very ornately carved. This is also done in different stages. The entire panel of the outer wall is decorated with beautiful god figurines. Gods and goddesses can be seen in all their finery. This is the pranala, where the holy water or the abhisheka water goes out. Here we see the various incarnations of Mahavishnu or Keshava. The roof is also carved in star shape. Here also we see a Vishnu Avatara. Please note the Shankhu and the Chakra here. Here we can see the chariot in a war scene. This is the idol of Brahma. Here we can see Lakshmi Narasimha, another incarnation of Lord Mahavishnu. This is half lion and half man, and we can clearly see Goddess Lakshmi sitting on his lap. This is Indra charging forward on his Airavata, the elephant, the divine white elephant. A close-up of the panels here, the Makara and the Hamsapakshi. This is one of the Gopurams. These are the other small temples which enshrine many other deities. We can see the beautifully carved jali work here. Even the topmost panel is ornately carved. Here we can see Goddess, and here are some people playing divine instruments, and the Goddess is dancing to the divine tune. When we have a close-up look, we can also see there are a lot of lions here. In fact, one temple tower is alternated with another lion. Here is a panel which has different avatars of Lord Mahavishnu. Various scenes from the Mahabharata, Bhagavata and Ramayana have been depicted throughout the outer walls of the temple through these panels. This is the entrance to the main temple, and we see Jaya and Vijaya, the guardians of the temple, on either side. This is Lord Janakeshava Swami. Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadhara, which means he is adorning the conch, the discus, the mace, and the lotus in his four hands. As this is the Sanctum Sanctorum, we can see Jaya and Vijaya on either side of the Lord's abode. Ornately carved temple pillars support the ceiling. These are the late turn pillars. This is the temple ceiling, and in the center we can notice it is like an inverted lotus, the bud of an inverted lotus. This temple is one of the UNESCO heritage sites, and out of the 3 Hoysala temples which have been recognized under UNESCO, this is one of them, the other 2 being the Velur Chanakeshava temple and the Halebeedu temple. This temple has seen various foreign invasions by the Muslims, and hence there is no puja in this temple. There are not many shrines where we can see there is puja being performed, and many of the artifacts here and the statues here have been damaged by Muslim rulers. The Somanathapura temple is one of the 1500 temples which was constructed by the Hoysala kings. This is the overall external view of the Channakeshava Swami temple at Somanathapura. These are the other smaller shrines which are round the main temple. This is the long courtyard which goes round the temple. As this is a ASI protected monument, where lots of care has been given by the government to protect this very divine monument. As this is called the Somanathapura temple, one shouldn't get confused that it is a Shiva temple. It is probably named after Somanatha Dandanayaka, who was the chieftain, as I already said, in the court of Narasimha III, the famous Hoysala king. This is a famous board game which was played in the olden days called the Halaguli Mane. Mane meaning board. We can also see that there are elephants supporting the raised platform, and it is in the form of a star like any other Hoysala temple. And finally, this is the temple post. My aim is to show more and more Hoysala temples to you all, friends. Please do like, share and subscribe to Suvarna's Travel World. It's a bye-bye for now.